Hello, my name is Angel Gilliard. Today's date is 6/30, 2022. I am in Liberty University Health Agency Management, course 635. And this is a discussion board response. And I do apologize for my voice. Just getting over battling COVID. Anyway, the question that we were posed is what makes a good collaborative service teams for public health? Before we can answer that question, one must first answer or define what a team is. A team is a group of individuals assembled for and committed to achieving common objectives. As a nurse in a leadership position, and I've been in a leadership role for the last 3 years, I have developed a great appreciation for teamwork and for a good team. Um, One thing I've done in my teams is that, as far as I'm concerned, is that I have a vast, um, different array of personalities and those who have their strengths in different areas. The corporate, the corporation I work in now is long-term care, and believe it or not, many of my team members have more experience in long-term care than I do. My specialty is more or less mental health. So that's what I bring to the table in addition to hospital, working in the hospital and working in administrative in the past, and just things like budget and everything. And these were a few of my strong points that I brought in. But the long term care facility aspect of it was something I just didn't have the experience in. So what I did was I looked at the people who were around me and I chose team members who had that experience that I lacked. And it's made for a very effective team. As I was reading through our text, Newmiker's Management Skills for the New Healthcare Supervisor, I found a more definite definition of what an effective team is and what makes up an effective team. An effective team includes people who work well together, who find enjoyment in teamwork, and who produce high quality outcomes. Um, and the benefits of having a team like this is more expertise, a combined expertise. As I said before about the team that I work on, we have a combined expertise with some people working more in long term. Some people are more, um, some of the team members are more familiar with the survey aspect, with the government, what the government is looking for us to stay in compliance. Another thing is synergy or working together. The whole concept of multiple minds being better than just one, and we feed off of each other very well together. Improve morale. I can't say enough about this because just a sense of feeling like you're not alone in this, that you have someone there beside you that you can bounce ideas off of, and someone who will, strengthen you where you're weak. Increase personnel retention. Again, I feel like this comes from that feeling of not being alone, having a partner in it, and increase flexibility because no one person carries the whole load. An effective team is knowledgeable about the area they are problem solving for. As I said before, the team that I work with is in long term care. So I have chosen those people who have experience in long term care and may not have the administrative aspect of that experience. It's made up of members who are committed to providing quality solutions and answers. So far, my members, they love long term care. I cannot say that I share the same love, but they really do love it. It's just like breathing for them. I find it to be a little more difficult, um, interacting with people, and the administrative part of it is a little more like breathing for me. Um, an effective team welcomes new innovations and new ideals. We listen to each other. Maybe we should do this. We bounce ideas off of each other. And again, we have a common goal to serve the people that we're taking care of. And I'm using what I do in healthcare because that's what I do. And it's what I'm familiar with. And I do know that it is effective in healthcare. You got to have a team. Democratic. Um, no one person, there is no times that I've stepped up and said, well, I'm the boss and you're going to do it my way. I listen to my team members. My team members listen to me. We listen to each other and we respect our ideals. And if I have something that is way off base that can no ways happen in the type of environment we're in, they're quick to let me know, and there are no hard feelings. And also, an effective team manifests communication skills that are multidirectional, open, share candor. It's just a great feeling to work with a team like that. And another thing I discovered too is, and I agree with wholeheartedly, is that successful teamwork or collaboration depends on the willingness to work together. And in my opinion, this is my part, to serve each other. Um, since I've been in this class, I've been reading the book Jesus on Leadership, because there was some leadership things that I had been struggling with as a leader. And knowing how to serve my team, for me, I can't say so for the rest of my team, but for me, it's very important. Um, Knowing where they are needing help at and not making them feel little or ineffective because they need help. Considering what they're going through at home, just their family dynamics, that's huge for me. And I feel like that is a huge part of teamwork that we don't often see. So basically, in the last part, as I was reading through Miker's book, or Miker's, well, we know what book I'm talking about. I want to run out of time. I began to see that, I really do have a great team. We're blessed to work with a great team, serving the public. But I also realized that I was getting a little close to burnout. Um, so I think too that an effective team members know each other. And like I said before, are able to see when that other person needs to take a step back. Now, this didn't happen in my case. I made a decision to take the step back. But I do realize that with an effective team, we have to have trust. We have to trust that other team member to take up the slack when we can. And that's something that I am working on. Learning how to give up some responsibility, and knowing how to say, listen, I don't have this. I need a little help. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, because I feel like that is a very, very important part of teamwork and collaboration that we don't talk about burnout, and knowing when your team member looks to be burning out and knowing when to say something. You know? So I thank you all for listening to me. And again, I apologize for my voice. May you be blessed in all your endeavors. My name is Angel Gilliard.